Shields up, Iron Breakers. Sorry about that earlier crash. OBS just decided to explode on us on top of the ridiculous setup that I got to do for these particular live streams over here with the Iron Breaker Vision. So here's the deal, you guys. If I'm going to be wearing a headset on my head, I'm not going to be able to follow chat. That's like a serious problem for me. I'm still not exactly sure how I'm going to eventually solve that, because obviously I like checking back on chat and whatnot. See Tachyon Dragon, Gru Wanderer, Culus RPG, Deadbolt, Bots and Bot, G-Rod. Gonna get him as many shout outs as I possibly can right at the start of the stream, because this is gonna get a little bit messy. So here's the deal, right? Most of the VR stuff that I've done so far usually requires you to move the controller. So to top things off, my controller is also low on battery. So that pretty much means that, for starters, I think the volume's too loud. That's also something I gotta work on. Give me a second. Testing. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. But as I was saying, this is going to be pretty hard because I have to like be almost up against the wall, and not even my microphone can reach all the way back here. Like, this is a serious issue. I pull it a little bit further back, even further. Come on. Give me a little bit more slack here, Mike. Because like I said, I'm going to have to be able to move myself, and having a microphone right in front of you is not the best experience. I'm going to have to try and maybe get some lapel mics or whatnot, depending on how much you guys enjoy this. But I wanted to have a bigger face cam so that you guys could actually see what is happening while I'm like dodging my head left and right and looking down, looking up. Because there's going to be a whole lot of that when you're doing VR stuff. So right now we have the device over here. I bought it today. This was not a sponsored unit or whatever. This I paid for this. I went to the store and bought it today. However, Sony was kind enough to provide me with a bunch of games. Today we're going to be checking out the one that I have selected, which is VR World. But I also have Tumble VR, Headmaster, Drive Club VR, Battlezone, Eve Valkyrie, Super Stardust, Ultra VR, and I have a bunch more. I think I have all of the titles that came out today for VR. I believe I have all of them unlocked in my account. I just don't have enough space to download all of them. So earlier I played just a little bit just to make sure that the headset actually works and whatnot. Just to make sure that the headset works and that everything's on point. And I believe everything should be on point. The way this is going to work, because I know you guys are like, how are we going to see things in VR? You're not going to see them in VR, but the screen is going to be reflecting what I am watching. So when I turn my head, the screen is going to follow the motion of my head so that you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. So whenever you see my head move to the left or to the right, you will notice that the screen will also shift to whatever I happen to be focusing my attention on. So yeah, like I said, today I'm going to be spending as much time in VR World as possible because I saw a couple of cool things there. I think this is mostly a bunch of mini games that you can play on there, but I want to check out that to get like kind of my first impressions on it and tell you guys about what the experience is like. Like I said, though, this stream is going to be pretty chaotic just because like I have a microphone in front of me and I'm not going to be able to see the microphone. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to smash my head into the microphone. Other times I'm going to be speaking too far away from the microphone. Like, things are going to get really messy. So just deal with me as I learn how to do proper VR live streaming, okay? Anyway, some of you guys might be wondering, so what's the deal with the PlayStation VR? Like, how hard is it to put this thing on your head? Because you guys know, personally, I've tried out both the PlayStation VR as well as the Oculus Rift, some of the dev kits. And I have to be honest, I never really liked the elastic straps on your head. Those are super uncomfortable. And they're particularly uncomfortable if you have glasses. So that's one of the things that I personally like about the PlayStation VR here, is that it supports glass users like myself, people who wear glasses. It supports them a lot better than if you don't have glasses. But anyway, the way that you put this on your head is you have a button in the back here, and you press this button, and this allows you to kind of like stretch so that you can put your head in there. And after you put your head in there, you have this little button below here This allows you to move the unit backwards and forwards so that it can totally support you. If you have glasses, you can decide the exact amount of stretching that you do. Now let me put the headset on myself so that we can start this live stream properly. Let's see if I can actually do it while I have a microphone next to me. This is going to be awkward as all hell. I'll try and get this wire to go through here. Okay, the wires are just like overwhelming right now. There's so many wires on this damn thing that coupled together with my microphone wires, this is a logistic nightmare. Let me see, are we gonna put it? Yeah, let's put it from the front. Now, like this. Okay. Now that I have the unit on my head, what I have to do is I have to adjust this part. There we go. It's right as close to me as possible. And at this point, I can't see a damn thing outside of what the headset is showing me. Now I'm supposed to pull the back part of the headset a little bit lower down, and then there's a dial in the back that you can kind of like tighten up the straps a little bit. So as far as setup, in my opinion, this is the easiest one to set up. You just like kind of put it on your head, and there's a bunch of straps and stuff that just like, not straps, there's just a bunch of buttons and knobs and stuff that just helps you kind of like set it up as cleanly as possible. So you guys might be wondering, so what are you looking at now, Rurikhan? So the best way that I can describe what I'm looking at on screen right now is like, say you're in a movie theater and you're looking at a PlayStation screen. That's pretty much what I'm dealing with here. It's like, there is no chairs or anything. It's just like black borders all around, but I can see the PlayStation screen. As a matter of fact, for those of you that weren't aware, because I personally was not aware, you can play any video game you want in this mode. So it's almost like if you want to pretend that you're in a movie theater and playing a video game of your choosing, you can do that. So like I could even play Dark Souls in VR, so to speak. It's not really VR because it's a 2D screen in front of me, but it looks gigantic, right? Instead of you actually looking at your screen, you're just looking at this gigantic image of a video game. But anyway, like I said, we're going to go into PlayStation VR Worlds. Man, I have to say, I don't like speaking while I'm wearing this because speaking makes like your head move a little bit, your mouth moves, your jaws move, everything moves. And the camera picks up on that, and there's just like slight motion whenever I'm speaking. So it kind of puts a bit of a damper on the whole experience if I'm trying to move. Did I just smash into my microphone? I think I did. Warning, before use, read the health and safety warnings in the VR headset. Okay, it's a little bit out of focus. I need to move it a little bit further up. There we go. Like I said, this does require a bit of adjusting. You need to get the stuff just right so that there's no out of focus. It needs to be just perfect. Okay, now, let me press OK here. This is going to show you a picture. At least I hope it's showing it on screen. I'm actually curious if it is or not. Wonder if I can take a quick... Man, if I take a quick peek, this is going to just destroy everything. Everything I've been working for is going to be destroyed. Let me just see. Yeah, that looks about right. This is actually a nice little way to peek. I can just pull the thing backwards and then kind of like look up. And that just kind of works. But what you guys are seeing is like what my position looks like from the perspective of the PlayStation Move. So I am a lot further back than I usually am. This is actually really good for me positioning myself. Okay, now all clear. It's like giving you a warning like, are you sure you're clear? You good? You good to go? You're not going to mess this up for us? You're not going to destroy the VR headset? You're not going to bump your head into something and die? Good. Then let's start the experience, shall we? Oh God, I really hope my live stream doesn't crash, because if my live stream crashes today and I banged into my microphone again, this is going to be really awkward. Maybe I'll just sit up a little bit more so that I don't bang into the microphone the whole time. Because I'm going to be doing this motion in one of the games at least. Maybe I can move the microphone further away and you guys can still hear me, hopefully, because I don't want to have to scream. But I definitely need to get a lapel mic for this kind of stuff. So as you guys can see, if I move around, I can look all over the place. And an interesting thing is that beyond you just moving the stuff, since your microphone is actually hooked up to this thing, what happens is you actually get 3D sound out of this. So if you have some really good headphones, which happens to be my case, you can get some pretty sweet sound. And you can see that I'm looking all around. And I don't know exactly what the screen is showing because this is the first live stream that I've done. But you can look around and it's going to show you this entire room. Oh, that's cool. Little flares passing by like right into my face. You can look to the ground, look at the ground, look at the different experiences that you can do here. And it's just like, there's a lot of people who believe that virtual reality is just some kind of cheap cinema 3D or some shit. It's not like that at all. The VR experience is almost like you're there. That's the best description that I can give you. And it's one of those things that you really have to see in order to understand. So my advice is if you're considering on buying any kind of VR, I would actually advise you to go ahead and try to get into a store and get yourself a demonstration. And hopefully Sony is doing demos on like Best Buys and shit like that so that you guys can test that out. So if you guys see here, I can see my controller. It tends to lose a little bit of the tracking of the controller. The reason why it's doing that is because I have a monitor like almost right in front of the camera. So if I move it too low, the controller is going to disappear. It's going to lose tracking because it needs to be looking at the light in the controller. If the camera can't see the light, then it can't see the controller, which is why if I move it too far below, it's going to die on us. Now, there's a little something that the precision at which this is actually able to detect the controller is pretty impressive when you think about it, because it only really has one light to guide itself with, and it's still able to like track the controller pretty damn well. Now, if you have a Move controller, it also supports Move, but we're going to be focusing mostly on DualShock today, unless specific experience require the Move. And even if they do require the Move, I don't have a Move set up right now, so we can't do that. Anyway, there's this little ball ahead of me. I'm going to actually wag it with the controller. You can actually get a little bit of interaction going. I got this little fiery effect and stuff going. It's pretty cool. There's actually I think there's a trophy for this because I heard the trophy sound when I played with this thing the first time. So let's begin. There's a couple of things we can do. We can do Scavengers Odyssey, VR Luge. I actually don't know if we can do the Luge. Another interesting thing is that as the ball changes in front of you, you can actually play with it a little bit. Which even just, you know, it's just a fool around kind of thing, but it's still pretty cool. Fuck! I'm going to break this controller, I swear to God. I told you guys this was going to go wrong. Oh, wow, the ball is just spinning. It's not letting me... Stop spinning! Do what I want. There you go. And it's just doing little stuff like this. It's just really satisfying. Trust me. You have to try it for yourself because the whole experience of, like, interacting with an object that you can actually look around, see that you are in a 3D room, and then bang on this object a little bit and play around with it is pretty satisfying. Anyway, I'm not sure if we can do the VR Luge. The London Heist is going to be amazing, but before we do that, I want to do something a little bit more passive. So it looks like we have a combined total of Scavengers Odyssey. You can also hit this ball. This ball comes back a little bit slower. Not sure what the deal is with that. Take that. Can I break it? Looks like I can actually break this if I hit it enough. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we're just playing around in the 3D environment a little bit right now. I'm pretty sure that there's secret stuff that you can do with these balls in here. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to do Ocean's Descent. Now, Ocean's Descent, there's the shark encounter, wildlife tour, and witness more fascinating displays of marine life all around your cage, and coral reef. Enjoy the spectacle of an ocean reef teeming with life from a static cage. So you can do these two. These seem like more relaxed things, but obviously I know that you guys all want to see this. I've already done the shark encounter, so I know what that's like. So I'm not going to be like super afraid or whatever, because I've actually done the shark encounter twice. First time I dealt with a Morpheus. It wasn't even called the PlayStation 5 at the time. It was called Project Morpheus, right? This is so much fun. I'm sorry, guys. Just this is so much fun. Just doing this stuff is like super fun for some reason. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the shark encounter here. It's just I'm not gonna be super scared, but you guys are gonna be able to see what that is because I told you guys if you go back to my Project Morpheus video, I told you guys about this shark encounter. Let me just double check to make sure that the stream hasn't exploded or anything. Seems to be working just fine. Gonna get back to this. Okay, I'm gonna be checking the stream periodically to make sure that nothing exploded. Let's do the shark encounter here, and I might still get you might still get a couple of reactions out of me. Recentering. Hold options to recenter in the game world. And look all around you and enjoy the view. Press X to play. This is not really a playable game, so to speak. This is a game that you're just kind of like, you're underwater and you're checking stuff out. So as you can see, whenever I look around and stuff, you can actually look all around you. I'm not going to be able to turn all the way because there's a wall right here. But you can look to the back like... They actually have like a storyline to this stuff. But it's just really cool. Like, look at these little fish. They're like right in front of me. I almost feel like I could just grab them. I think that if you have a move, at least the first time I played this, I had a move controller. They handed to me, and I think that you can actually have your hands and move your hands around in this space. Just move my hand up here. It's just like it's like you're actually under the water. And like some people are going to be wondering, so how fast is the frame rate and all that? I can't tell you what the frame rate in this thing is because it just feels like I'm there. There's no slow ups, no nothing happening right now. So I can just look, and it's a one-to-one deal. So like the second I do this, it's just like I was doing this in real life. I can see immediately what's on this side. I do this, same thing. So it's like there's no way to see if there's like a frame thing or whatever. They're just like chatterboxing right now. You guys can see this little salvage operation that's happening. I don't know exactly why they had to put a human in the cage. This thing indicates like our O2. Bang, hit the microphone. Whoa. Let me tell you guys, there's definitely the sensation that you've heard Palmer Luckey talk about something which is called presence from a VR perspective. There's definitely that when you are doing this kind of stuff. You can see the little thing that's like right here. Now going lower. Oh, look at that. Is that no, those are not swordfish. Like it's just it definitely feels like I'm sinking in a cage. That's the best that I can describe it. And I know that there's going to be non-believers all over the place saying that there's no way that actually feels like you're going down into the water, but it does. Like your brain actually feels like you're falling down right now, except that I'm touching with my feet in the ground. So I almost wish that they put a body in here so that like you could look down and see your legs and see your arms, even if the arms aren't moving. I kind of they had that in the first time that I did this. And it was it felt a lot more real that way. If you could just look down and see a body, even if it's not your body, if it's someone else, it just feels a bit more real. Look at the manta rays. This is also very relaxing in the first couple of sections. You can see the manta rays all over. You can see a little school of fish over there. See another school of fish going down there, a manta ray going right in front. Like there's stuff happening all around me right now. I just can't look back very much because of the friggin' wall, you know? But this also tracks in the back because it's got some lights in the back. So if you can get up and like walk around and stuff, you can totally have full 360 POV, which is going to be important when we actually get further down into this demo. You guys will see. The other thing is that whenever I turn further to the left, I'm going to be hitting the mic stand, which is very frustrating as well. And there's also a light coming out of your head. Oh no. Look at the bubbles that are coming out from below us, right? No, don't go. Help me. I love how there's a bucket in there. Just for some reason, there's a fucking bucket in there. I don't really understand what's the purpose behind that bucket. I love these plants like. Yeah, sure, I won't swing the cage. Whoa! It's all dark now, boys. It's all dark. Look at the bioluminescence from that friggin' that man of war. Is that a man of war? Is that what you call those? Everything is dark. A couple of light sources coming in from the right, left, and then Medusas. Just are these called Medusas? I don't know what the name of these creatures is. Let me just tell you guys, it's just even as just like a watching thing. It, I mean, you can totally tell that these are computer generated graphics. It's not like, oh, this feels so real. It feels like I'm actually there. It's like, in a way, it feels like you are there, but it doesn't feel like this is real. Like you're not actually under the ocean, but it feels like you're just in an alternate dimension. Like you're inside the Matrix. The Matrix just happens to be a game world. Crab! I see a crab! I keep hitting the pop filter. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Whoa! Ow! Okay, that right there, bad news. Radiation. I think we're gonna come out of here glowing green. What suit? I'm wearing a t shirt, woman. There's definitely falling debris all over the place. What the hell is the case? I know that they pick up a case somewhere in here. Is that it? Yeah, he's picking it up right now. That's the radioactive casing. That's pretty dangerous. Yes, please. And there he is. Now, trust me, if you didn't know that this was coming, this shit is pretty damn scary. I guess the little guy's hungry. They're starting to pull me back up. This doesn't look very stable. There's rocks falling down. Yes, you guys gotta pull me up for sure. Like, I think bad things are gonna happen if you don't pull me up. Like, there's a fucking shark down here, and he does not look very friendly. I don't think he wants to be friends, you guys. This part still gets me a little bit. It's like, oh, he's coming for my legs. Fuck me. Like, I'm telling you right now, even though I know that this is all fake and I've done it multiple times, there are definitely parts where my brain goes like, what the fuck? Why are we getting attacked by a shark? I thought we were in the office. Like, your brain's like going insane. It's like, I thought we were in your studio. Why is there a fucking shark in the studio? We're supposed to be safe right now, and we have no cage in front of us, and this fucking shark is coming right at us. Oh, yeah, he's done playing around. And we started lifting right in the nick of time. Isn't that convenient? Hey, Shark, can we be like buddies? Can you not eat me, please? And he takes a boulder to the face. Yeah, thanks a lot. I loved it. It was beautiful. And that right there is the shark encounter. Let me check chat real quick. Shark's trying to save you. Poor guy's in a cage. Let's save him. No audio. There is audio. Is there no audio? Yeah, there is audio. Maybe it's too low. Maybe I should have made it louder. There's no game audio? Seriously? Hmm. Okay, like I said, this is a test stream, so let me check something out. Huh. So the only audio that comes is the one that comes out of this thing. Hmm. Gotta be a way to make the audio come out. Let me check on something. Do, 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 do. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do right now to give you guys that audio. Unless I'm gonna make this setup even more rinky dinky than it already is. Let me see. If I do. I don't know how far away I can pull the other. God, this is confusing. I'm trying to figure this out. Let me see. You guys did have audio at the start. I already unplugged the headphones. That is not how to fix it, but I think I know of a way. Give me just a minute. There you go, guys. Audio. I might actually be a little bit too loud. So sorry about that. I didn't realize that you didn't have audio from the thing. From my OBS, it looked like you guys had audio, so that was my bad. Sorry about that. Take another deep dive, shall we? After a while, it gets pretty easy. So I have to be honest, shorter hair probably makes this thing a whole lot easier than longer hair. Now, let me grab my controller, and I'm like, there's so many wires around me that hopefully nothing explodes. Either way, now that we all have audio... Whoops. Sorry about that, PlayStation VR. God damn, there's just way too many wires around me right now. It's insane. Okay, this seems to be the comfortable way. Now, we're not going to do TV headset was removed. Are you a new player? Nope. Continue as Rurikon. Let's quit the main menu. Now that you guys actually have sound, I'm sorry about you not having sound earlier. Yay! See, this is what I was doing with the balls and whatnot. Like playing around with it. It actually feels like it's a little bit on the low side now. But even if it is on the low side, I can't be any louder than this because otherwise you guys won't be able to listen to me. So anyway, we did Ocean Descent. Sorry about the lack of audio there, but we have Danger Ball, but I want to do Scavengers Odyssey first because I don't know what this actually is. Plug into an all-terrain alien craft, explore a dangerous nebula, and recover a mysterious artifact. Contains 360-degree movement, played with wireless controller. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, this actually has 2 levels. A hazardous journey. Escape stepping stone. Oh, wow. This one I haven't played yet, so it's just like straight up first impressions. Boom. Craft movement, use the left and right sticks. L1 to sprint forward, shooting, turn your head to aim. Jumping, hold L2 and look for landing points. Energy grapple, hold R1 to grab an object. Okay.
For too long you have traveled alone, pilgrim. Soon you will find your way home.
Scavengers Odyssey.
Forbidden bounce. Nav point reached. Dropship slowing to sublight speeds. Cryogenic systems disengaged. Initiating suspended animation revival protocols.
Oh, wow.
Initiate pilot AI symbiosis. Preparing plugin. Merging of pilot and craft AI.
Oh!
Activating Mark IV Scavenger craft.
Oh, that's my
Analyzing
craft. Looks like a little
pilot DNA
spider.
for identification.
Oh, looks like we're an alien. Look at our arms.
68% median, 32% race unknown. Classification, underbreed. Number 169QR. Status, fugitive anarchist. pilot symbiosis with AI complete.
Welcome back, Scavenger. Looks like we're really going looting in the Forbidden Belt. By all reports, the artifact we're hunting is believed to be here. Every damn lead we follow points to this perilous location. Our dealers all lined up, offering more credit than we'd ever see in 100 life cycles. All we've got to do is find it. Request dropship release holding clamps. Prepare to disembark on landing.
Okay, are you sure we know what we're doing?
Dropship taking damage. Damn it. The clamp's release mechanism screams solid. We're gonna have to shoot our way out.
Righty?
Bringing weapons online. Take
Oh,
out box consoles
this
and the
is
clamp should
cool.
auto-release.
Oh, baby.
Scavenger craft navigation waypoint subsystems.
Okay, let's actually
online.
recenter it like here.
I've dropped a waypoint. Follow it to the airlock. Move faster by holding L1 to sprint forwards.
Oh, wow, this is good. Woo!
It's not gonna hold together for much longer.
Ah, this is good shit.
Airlock doors have taken a hit. We're sealed in. Use the energy grapple to pull the emergency bolts off the door. Cargo base integrity's been compromised. We're at 0G.
Oh, there's more.
Brace yourself, Scavenger.
Whoa! Oh, I hadn't done this demo before. This is amazing.
Down. Looks like a one-way trip. Hold on. It's gonna be tight, but we're going right through that wreck.
Are we? I have no control here, by the way, guys.
Surely not
Whoa!
all these craft were just looking for an artifact.
Yeah, something tells me they didn't tell you the whole
We're taking
story.
hits. Shields down to 75%.
Can I shoot these rocks?
3%. Shields critical. We need a safe landing spot. Down to 26%.
Oh, you can see the spider legs on the ship.
Landfall dead ahead. Deploying emergency thrusters to slow descent. Shields holding. Surface contact in 5, 4,
Oh wow, when I move the controls, I can see the hands moving.
1.
We are.
Forbidden Belt reached. Not quite what we had in mind.
And this
Shields
thing looks
recharged.
good.
Now at 100%. All systems are go. Follow the waypoint while I try to get a read on the artifact. Whoa. What is that? It's not like anything we've ever seen. Gideon crazies talk of an anomaly in the center of the belt. They believe it to be sacred.
Okay, I gotta tell you guys, I'm loving this
Find a
game
huge
right now.
energy source. It's emanating from a horizon point.
Hologram.
Sensing disruption to the pilot AI symbiotic link. Stay with me, Scavenger.
In the beginning, there was darkness. In that darkness, we built a gateway so that we could enter and lay the seeds of a new universe. Your universe. Our offspring called this gateway the Monolith and worshipped it as their creator.
What's that?
In time, our children forgot about us. But we did not forget about them. I did not forget about you, Pilgrim.
Scavenger. Oh, I thought I lost you. You were totally out for the count. Scanning for source of rogue transmission. It must be the remnants of some crazy's data log transmitting from one of the wrecks. Scavenger, I'm updating navigation waypoint subsystems. Destination, Monolith. Okay, we're gonna need to get ourselves across these asteroids. Activating quadrupedal jump motors. Look at the location you want to jump to, and hold down L2 to engage jump systems. If we can jump there, you'll see a green arrow.
Oh, that is just awesome.
I don't want to join the rest of this space junk. Located data capsule. It's still active. Download data by attaching the energy grapple. Data capsule. Midian crews reported an energy source emanating from the monolith at the heart of the Forbidden Belt.
Okay.
In absence of any clearer data, I'd say that's where we start searching for our artifact.
Midway
Spectroscopic
through the
readings
air and
indicate an
shit.
alien life form present. What can possibly exist out here? Data capsule. Experiments by Midian pilots show that holding items in the energy grapple builds up throwing power. On release, scavenged items are launched with great force.
Do I want to break those? Those look like they're hostile. Can I grab them? Nope. I love how if I touch a button in here, different things light up. So like, that right there, the green stuff, that's for the jump. That's the R1, that's for the sprint. On this side, this is the R1, which is for the grab, and then this is the shooting. I'm assuming there's more things that we can do. We just don't know it yet. Looks like the targeting is smart targeting. So it's just going to target anything in the reticule.
There's something worth a credit in that asteroid over there.
Can I shoot it? The hell with that. Actually, can we take it out? No, wait. Oh yeah, let's try this. And booyah! Get back here. Too far away. Like that. I want to hit the eggs with this thing. Nope, can't do it. Okay, let's go this way.
Sensors detect a powerful energy source emitting from that crystal entity. Drain it with the energy grapple, and I think I can use it to briefly supercharge our weaponry.
Whoa! Talk about fucking supercharge right there. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like it's only temporary. Yep, that is temporary. Oh crap, there's actually stuff coming out of it now.
They're all around us, trying to get a fix on their location.
Looks like stuff overheats, so we gotta be careful. Gonna grab that.
Stereoscopic scan data. Midian scientific records suggest these life forms are in their second larval stage. Observations show swarming behavior along with explosive volatility on physical contact. It's nothing we can't handle.
I love how you can move in this game, though. I have to look at the cannons to make sure they're not overheating.
We must be in the center of a nest. A nest I'd rather not be in.
That blew up.
Getting readings of something huge moving outside this cavern.
Cannons are overheating again. Got to be careful about that.
Here they come! Detecting an energy source compatible with our systems.
Yeah.
Light them up. All weapons now supercharged.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Get rocked, kids!
We got company. Weapons cooling.
Shit!
Go down. Hostiles inbound.
Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. Okay, let's turn around here. Gotta be honest, I'm super surprised with this.
You're not getting away.
This is a wicked cool demo.
Biosensors are detecting there's something large out there.
Yeah, you said that before.
The starship's hull is epoxy with holes. Those abhorrent life forms are feeding from it. Data identifier. Midian military research vessel Starmuth, Class 7 explorer ship. What the heck is a military starship doing out here? Surely not looking for the artifact. If we want in, we're gonna have to climb. Meteor's incoming. Get moving, Scavenger. Head for that breach in the ship's hull.
Get in there. Whoa.
Getting residual power from the Starmuth, but no life support. All access hatches are on emergency lockdown. Scans for Midian crew indicate all hands were lost.
Holy snap. Like I killed it. Oh, there's so much twitching and turning in this game. Goddamn, I am getting a little bit motion sickness, I have to admit. Jesus. Pause that for a little while. Take a look at chat. Woo! Goddamn. Zethus, I've been wondering, with 2 move controllers you could probably aim manually? I don't know. Look like a crazy person. Look at my hair. I look like a complete crazy person. It's like, freaking mad scientist. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream. I had to work quite a bit to get this set up for you guys. Hopefully it's worth it. Still feels like the game's a little bit too loud from what I can hear. Let me lower it a smidge. I want to make sure you guys can hear me when I talk. How much is the PSVR? In Portugal, 400 euros. I believe it's $400 throughout most of the world, but you need to either own a PlayStation camera or you need to buy one, and that's another 60 bones. How's the PSVR then, Rui? Personally, I like it. Like I said, there's a lot of there's 3 VR headsets, let's face it, which is the Rift, the Vive, and the PSVR. And after looking at all 3 of them, I knew that the PSVR was the one that I was going to get because it just has the most actual games. So it's kind of like the obvious choice. But yeah, PSVR definitely super solid. What's your favorite game so far? I mean, I haven't played a whole lot with it just yet. This one that we're playing right now, I think it's called Scavengers Journey, right? I think it says the title if I aim it there. Isn't it? I think it's Scavengers Journey. This one from PlayStation VR Worlds has been a really cool one for sure. I also really like Battlezone though, so I can't really tell exactly which one I like the most, this or Battlezone, but I really appreciate those 2 right now. I haven't played a whole lot of other ones. I haven't gotten quite used to putting this. I like how it instantly asks you if you're somebody else, so that if you have a friend over, you can switch over to his user so that just in case he gets a trophy or something, he can get it on his account. At least I think that's the point, and that is really cool. And this headset's gonna make me want to cut my hair though. It's like, it kind of slides in the back if you have long hair a little bit. I can feel it sliding. This sounds about right. Let's get back into it. But I do need to take a couple of breaks because I haven't gotten my VR legs just yet for long-term use. So I do tend to get a little bit motion sickness every now and then. Okay. Continuous Ruricon, resume. Away. Now I'm midway through the jump, gonna turn around. God, you're ugly. Stop. I don't know what our shields are looking like, but they're probably not looking too hot. Navigating in this game's a real blast, though. Oh, we can just, like, move through here. Get one of those. Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna love this shit. Damn, stop. It's like nibble. Oh, that's the legs. I thought that was actually something nibbling at. Oh, there was another laser rail. Looks like our shields recover with time. Yep, we're in the blue again. And grab another weapon. Had one of these.
Coming from the monolith. It's penetrating our symbiotic link. I'm losing you.
Pilgrim. Pilgrim. My kind observed the wickedness of your universe. They believe it must be wiped from existence.
Looks like we're gonna unlock another one of these things.
I do not. I called out across the stars to our offspring, to bring them to the monolith, to bring them home. None have made it this far. Only you, Pilgrim. Let me guide you home.
End of part 1. So the other 2 parts are actually unlocked in VR worlds. Wow, we completed a lot of stuff. Either way, we can continue to part 2, but I think we're going to leave it there for this one. So we've done Ocean's Descent, Scavengers Odyssey. I'm not going to go for the luge because I don't think this is the ideal scenario. I kind of have to end the stream in a bit here because I have another thing to do. I wanted to show you guys the heist, but I might just come back later with the heist. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, as per usual, make sure you hit that like button. That is going to be it for now. But later today, I'm probably going to do the heist and danger ball for you guys. So if you guys are enjoying it, once again, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe so that you're notified. Danger ball is pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.